Hi everyone, it's Kristine Clemens from Keller Williams Inspire. I am your Fox Valley real estate expert. Today I am standing in front of Fernando's Street Kitchen, which for a time from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock on Sundays starting January 8th through the end of the winter market, you can find Q&A's Beignet Café. Q&A are inside frying up some of the best beignets I have ever had. I am so excited to show you what they're up to. Let's go check it out. Yeah. So Q, thank you so much for having me down in your kitchen here today.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Of course, yes. I actually found out about you because of the Batavia Farmers Market. Yeah. I came to check you out, and you had by far the longest line of people waiting to see you.
Yeah, the Farmers Markets just has been amazing for us. You know, we've only been doing this for 2 years, mostly at the Farmers Market, and they all came out of the woodwork. Apparently people like beignets.
Yes, they do. So, and they like you too. Yeah. So can you tell me about your business?
Yeah, we started, it was a COVID creation. We were stuck at home 2020, obviously, and we were just bored. We were sitting reminiscing about vacations, and we've been to New Orleans a bunch of times, and we love beignets, we love music, and so we were just like, we miss beignets. I'm like, I want a good beignet, and we started looking up, like trying to find somewhere that had them. Yeah. You know, and no one really had like good authentic beignets. So I was like, screw it, forget it, I'll make them myself.
Yeah.
So sometimes I got them up.
No, it's okay.
But I was like, forget it, let's try to make them ourselves, you know. And I was on YouTube just looking up different ingredients, different recipes, and I finally just pieced together my own recipe, and we were sharing them with the neighbors, and they're like, these are amazing. And that's kind of just how it happened. When I was just doing it for fun, because I missed them, and they, you know what I mean. So I just love beignets. Well, and then Annie was like, we should sell these, and I was like, I already have a job. You know, so I was like, okay, you know, and everyone that we gave them to just absolutely loved them. Mm-hmm. So we started just making them on the weekends at our house and selling them. Like, she set up a website, and people would come to our front door. Wow. They would order beignets, and we just hand them through the front, because it was COVID. So, right. Yeah. You know, so we were just like, sure, we just would hand them through the front door, and that's kind of where it started. Well,
and now you kind of have a cult following, because I mentioned to a couple of my friends that I was going to come visit you, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's the best beignet, we go out of our way for it. And I'm like, it is very good. So you definitely have a sterling reputation.
I mean, the fact that people liked it so much is just why we kept going. Like I said, I mean, Annie's a teacher. She works up at the middle school, you know, and I do PDR on this, you know, it's my daytime job. I fix dents on cars. Okay. And just the response that we've had through the market and through all this is just what keeps us going. It's fun for us.
It is fun, and how nice to turn like a hobby into something that you can share with the community.
Absolutely.
That's good. Yeah. So tell me about making your beignets. How does the process look like?
So for right now, because thanks to Freddie, we have this awesome kitchen, Fernando Street Kitchen. Got to throw that plug in there. So he's been letting us work here, but mostly, you know, I do everything out of the house. So I make the dough the night before, you know. So I have to gauge how many, you know, at the market it's been huge. So I like tap out on how much dough I make, but I make all the dough the night before, and I let it rise in the fridge, and then we just bring everything that we need, you know. So here we bring it all here. And that's basically it. We just, all the dough go, you know, and then we roll it out, cut them up. It's real simple. It's like real basic. Well, we only serve one thing. We serve beignets.
Oh, and they're wonderful.
So yeah, we roll out the dough. I make it the night before. I roll it out. We cut it, and then they go in the fryer. They puff up, and that's basically it. That's what you get right here. And then we have several different toppings you could throw on them.
That's wonderful.
A lot of people ask if we fill them, and we don't fill them.
Okay, no, they're very fluffy and light, and
we kind of like to keep the original flavor, just an authentic beignet. So all of our flavor come from the toppings.
That's awesome. Yeah. So Annie, thanks for talking to me about the coffee here. You serve essentially two things: lots of beignets, and amazing coffee. Tell me about your coffee.
Awesome. Our coffee is a little bit different. It's actually a blend of chicory and a medium dark roast coffee. So chicory is actually, you can see it growing all over the place. It kind of looks like a light purple dandelion.
Oh.
So chicory's in the dandelion family. And so there's that big, thick taproot that, when you pull a dandelion out of your yard, you're like, oh gosh, that's why this thing keeps coming back year after year.
Yes.
But that big, thick taproot actually, for the chicory flour is what gets ground up and roasted.
Oh, interesting.
And then we mix it 50-50 with a medium dark blend.
So it's 50%
Yes.
chicory. That's a lot.
It is.
It seems like a lot,
It
at
is.
least.
So, and chicory is naturally decaffeinated. So our coffee's kind of like a half calf on
Oh,
the like,
interesting.
how buzzed, what kind of caffeine buzz will I get from this? Which is kind of nice because then, if we have people in that don't necessarily want a big caffeine boost, then they're okay with the half calf.
Well, it's actually surprising because when you handed me my coffee this morning and I asked for it black, it was black. And I was like, I am not going to be able to function later today. I'm going to be so caffeinated. So it's actually the opposite of what I thought.
Yes.
And that chicory does have a very strong, bitter taste, but it's not a bad kind of bitter. It's not like bad coffee. It's actually like it's almost like a warm bitterness.
Yes. Yeah, and that's traditionally, it's served au lait, which means with milk. So there's a very specific way to make your chicory coffee au lait. So you cover the bottom in sugar, regular granulated sugar, fill up about a third of the cup with warm milk, and then the rest of it with the chicory coffee.
So good.
So it's served a specific way as well.
Oh, it's kind of like cafe con leche, which I've had a lot when I
Yes.
lived in Florida. So
Yeah,
it's
but
delicious.
the milk definitely smooths it out.
Oh yes, definitely. My husband ordered it with milk and I black, and then he's like, "You have to try mine." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, it tastes so different." And then I had you put milk in mine too.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
So, well, I have had so much fun here. The beignets are delicious. Your coffee is amazing. And beyond all of that, you and Q are amazing human beings. And I'm just so happy to know you. And I had so much fun here today. I hope a lot of people come visit you.
Good.
How can people find you?
We are all over social media. So Instagram, Facebook. We just set up a Snapchat yesterday.
Oh,
we're still trying to figure out how that works,
awesome.
but we're on there.
Okay.
So, and then of course we have our website, qabeignet.com.
Okay.
So yeah, we're I don't know, we're all over, and we're all over town. So we both work in Batavia. So if you see us, say hi.
Oh, they will definitely. You're easy to find, and everybody is talking about you. So
Awesome.
Well, thank you for everything.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining us for another episode of Know Your Neighbors of the Fox Valley. I hope you enjoyed getting to know Q&A. They have a wonderful business going here. Super delicious. Catch them here on Sundays, 9 to 1 from January 8th until the spring market. We will see you soon for another episode of Know Your Neighbors of the Fox Valley.